No. Question number 12, Dr. Parmjeet Parmar.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Research, Science and Innovation. Why is her government proposing to replace
the National Party just lost a supplementary from Mr. Bishop's interjection. Parmjeet Parmar, start again, please.
Why is her government proposing to replace the Callaghan Innovation Growth Grants worth $232 million in 2016-2017 with a research and development tax credit that would have been worth $219 million in the same financial year if there had been no behavioural or allocation change?
Mr. Speaker.
The Honourable Stuart Nash.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. On behalf of the Minister, I reject the premise of that question. The figure raised in the question is based on the 2016 R&D survey, which suggests total business sector spending on R&D was $1.602 billion. The opposition have extrapolated this figure using 14.5% growth grant, equivalent tax rate to suggest growth grants are worth $232 million in 2016-17. In fact, growth grants are worth much less than this. Annual estimates show that growth grants cost the national government $144.2 million in the 2016-17 financial year.
Supplementary, Mr. Speaker. So what will be the cost of tax credit for the same year?
Mr. Speaker, there was no tax credit in the same year, so it's hypothetical.
Mr. Speaker, why is the government pushing the financial risk of doing research and development onto business by not being willing to continue its support at the same level as is currently in place?
Mr. Speaker, that's an interesting way to spin this. We're not putting the financial risk on the business at all. In fact, what we are doing is empowering New Zealand businesses to actually undertake R&D in a way that hasn't happened for a long time. I don't think we've been successful at all, Mr. Speaker. I think we're at about 1.23% of GDP, when the OECD average is 2.38. Labor and New Zealand First know that we need to increase the R&D spend, and that is why this is a very important part of our coalition agreement.
Supplementary.
No. The opposition has run out of questions. That concludes oral questions. I call on Government Order of the Day number 1.
Appropriation 2016-17